Good afternoon, everybody. In 3 minutes, I hope you will all learn what my job is all about. So without any further ado, let's begin by listening. So, in our first meeting in calculus, do you remember what Sir Ian told us? What is calculus? Well, I do remember. Calculus is the science of change. And just like how calculus is defined, they share the same similarities in terms of definition with material science, which happens to be my job. Do you guys want an example of physical change?
Yes.
But guys, I have one. This is my before picture. This is me now. So, as you can see, our job as material scientists is
Paano kayo bibigay sa'yo?
we alter the solid substances structures.
Sa'yo
We
mismo?
enhance them through their atomical structures and make them more durable and more easy to manipulate. So how exactly do we do that? That's where calculus kicks in. So in material science, we use solid state diffusion. What is solid state diffusion? Solid state diffusion is the most basic way to alter the chemical structure of a solid material. Like this is very solid. And here's what I'm talking about. This is solid state diffusion. What these values mean are we have J, where J is the flux density represented by atoms in centimeter to the negative squared, while D is the diffusion coefficient represented in centimeter squared, and the derivative of N with respect to X being the diffusion coefficient over the volume represented in atoms in C and Q.
Kwento ko na sa'yo.
Moving on, we have the famous engineers who has made this world what we live in today. Starting with our very own Pedyong Yang. This man was very famous for his work in nanostructure. He now works for one of the most famous cell phone companies in the world. And he has developed one of his most notable papers, which is room temperature ultraviolet nanowire nanolasers, published in so many countries and being used by a lot of people these days. And for our second famous scientist, which is our last, is Mr. Earl Floyd Vame. Why is he famous? Well, that's because he has been appointed by George Bush to be one of his advisors, specifically designed for computer purposes in terms of programming and doing all sorts of this mechanical work. That's all.